Two undiscovered artists pick their best original song and go head-to-head. Who wins? The audience decides. I'm your host, Ryan Wiggins. Welcome to Song Stage. In the bracket this week, Jessamyn Rains is a former literature professor who carefully weaves and crafts her message into her songs. On the flip side, Juan lets the wind blow where it may.
Juan's a chill, laid-back guy, but he's so passionate about music.
He's got the talent, and he's got a very complex mixture of culture.
Juan has tried to make a music career in both the US and Argentina.
Music is inside his being.
He has a certain je ne sais quoi, as the French would say, a certain I don't know what.
If they are going to judge him for his music, he's gonna win. Not for friendship, I don't know about that, but for music, he's gonna win.
Welcome to Song Stage, Juan Lucchini.
Hello.
So one of the first times we ever talked, one of the things you said was that you think you kind of represent frustrated millennial males. What does that mean?
Well, I think I was also just coming from Argentina, a culture where I was playing like 4 or 5 times a week, and a lot of them were nightclubs and bars and very social places.
But then you feel like you kind of had to come here and restart again? Is that accurate?
Yeah, it's been kind of a hiatus on music. It can be frustrating, and I kind of went through a little like identity crisis. Yeah, it's just kind of like depression. Basically, my experience in Argentina playing so often was like an affirmation that, you know, I can do it and that I should keep going. And I think being here is also an affirmation for that too.
We are gonna get to meet your competition.
Okay.
Jessamyn Rains. In stark contrast to the carefree style of Juan, Jessamyn digs deep.
I would say Jessamyn is a soulful poet. She knows how to express herself, she reaches down deep. She writes songs from a place of real earnest struggle and grappling with life's real issues. We all have something, whether joy or sorrow, that other people can't reach. She's always going to write songs that bespeak a grappling with dark issues. I think a lot of people identify with that. She's going to just be herself. She's probably the last person in the world to put on a veneer.
Jessamyn Rains, welcome to Song Stage.
Thank you.
We learned a little bit about you already, but we neglected to mention that you also are a prolific writer, not just of music, but you blog a lot. What do you thematically hit a lot in your blogs?
You know, I have a history of struggling with depression. You know, a year ago or so, I had a miscarriage scare. And as I was getting ready to go to the doctor, you know, and the idea that there is a providence, that there's someone looking out for me. And so that's a big part of dealing with depression too. And that's probably the biggest thing, is that ultimately I'm not alone in the universe, and I think that's what I struggle with.
I'm anxious to hear how some of these themes come through in your music. Is there anything that you're looking forward to hearing the Song Stage music team doing to the song, or anything you're nervous that they're going to do to the song? I
haven't performed with a big band before, you know, usually just 2 or 3 other musicians max, and usually not even that. Usually I'm just by myself.
Well, let's go find out what they've done to it.
Hi, Jessamyn.
Hi, Roy.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
We're going to talk about Birds in Cages.
Okay.
Tell me a little bit about how you envision the arrangement.
To me, I just imagine it becoming really big.
I've actually never played it with anyone else, so this is really, really fun.
Sparse in the beginning, maybe a little bit of silence even.
The song, I think, will benefit from just more sound.
It has potential to be very powerful. You want to run through a little bit of it?
Sure.
Isn't it time to straighten the roads? Isn't it time to turn on the lights? Maybe open some windows.
I think they'll be able to help but be engaged the way this song is, and lyrically and with the build.
The vocal that I'm doing is so low, I can't really belt it out, you know, so I'm wondering if there's going to be an issue with balancing the sound.
Hey, Juan.
Hey, Juan.
Good to see you again.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
We've heard a couple of different versions, different tempos.
Yeah.
Even different arrangements in terms of the order of things.
Right.
So how do you want to start?
So probably just, you know, just some hi-hat.
Let's give it a shot and see
Sure.
if we're in sync with each other.
Okay, come on.
In the morning and I feel so fine, 'cause I got you loving on the downtime. Wake up in the morning and I feel so fine, yeah, 'cause I got you loving on the downtime.
Cool. So a couple things. So there's always like this thing that you kind of have to work around or get over when you're playing with session musicians. It's got to be tight, got to be super tight. I think it makes sense for the song to be a little slower. It has to be in that sweet spot of like not too fast and not too slow. And honestly, I think if it feels a little fast, that's better.
Your style is very unique in that you just kind of go.
Yeah, that's the idea.
You're going to play piano on this one for the performance.
Yeah, I just would like to hear it made bigger.
Just really progress throughout the course of the song.
Since there's a piano here, I think it'll sound really nice on the piano.
I freaking love what you guys are doing, man. It sounds really good. I'm excited. It's gonna be good, I think.
Welcome to the performance portion of Song Stage, where the audience decides who wins. These artists now get one take, one chance to nail their song. The song is Ocean Ways, Downtime. Ladies and gentlemen, Juan Lucchini.
I got you loving on the downtime.
Juan Lucchini, that's Ocean Ways, Downtime. Performing her song, Birds in Cages, please welcome Jessamyn Rains.
Isn't it time to loosen the bonds? Isn't it time to break every yoke? Let the captives go free. Isn't it time to straighten the roads? Isn't it time to turn on the lights? Maybe open some windows. I keep seeing birds in cages singing to themselves, nowhere to fly. I keep seeing birds in cages. I keep seeing birds in cages singing to themselves, nowhere to fly. I keep seeing birds in cages. Isn't it time to say something true? Isn't it time to listen real hard, try to understand someone else? Isn't it time to tear down the walls? Isn't it time to open our mouths, plead for justice? I keep seeing birds in cages singing to themselves, nowhere to fly. I keep seeing birds in cages. I keep seeing birds in cages singing to themselves, nowhere to fly. I keep seeing birds in cages. I keep seeing birds in cages singing to themselves, nowhere to fly. I keep seeing birds in
Jessamyn Rains. Which one do you think should move on? Jessamyn Rains, Birds in Cages, or Juan Lucchini, Ocean Waves Downtime? The audience text to vote starts now. All right, while votes are being tallied, guys, anything you want to add?
Just it's a privilege to be here, and it's been a great experience.
Yeah, I'm just thankful, honestly. It's just great to share music with new people, and it's a beautiful experience, so thanks, guys.
All right. The numbers are in. The winner of this episode of Song Stage is Juan Lucchini. Jessamyn, feel pretty good about Birds in Cages?
I don't know. I think I could have done better, but.
Ocean Waves?
Yes, I feel so great. Thank you guys so much. It's really nice of you. I've played that song hundreds of times, but it's the first time I've done it with a big full band, and it turned out really nicely.
I didn't feel great about it, honestly. I was nervous and kind of struggling out there, so I feel like it wasn't as good as it could have been.
Give a hand to the Song Stage band. Have a great night.
I'm just excited to move forward, and I'm glad that the people liked me.